Hello, this is the almond and olive tree. In 2019, we did a statement, and after some editing and clarification, it's the same spirit. So here it is. I'm very excited to say that Earth has changed their reality. I believe the influential spirit behind that is following our own will. The nationalist movement has helped to rewrite Earth's history by upholding their own identity and redefining or defining their overall happiness and upholding their faith in a higher power, as in God the universe. I believe the spiritual universe is embedded into the sky, as in the astrology. The will can change a lot of things, but there's also faith and trust of going with the flow of the energies. But really, everyone had a role to play in Earth's destiny. As lampstand and olive tree, I came down with a beach blanket and a black sackcloth because nothing was really written in stone. No one really knew. No one knew what to expect, because this is a free will universe and anything could have happened. But just yesterday, the divine universe upped the ante of support for healing the planet. A beautiful planetary aspect happened during the Aries full moon that involved planets Pluto, Saturn, the moon, the sun. Pluto is all about rearranging the inside, and that's where change begins to blossom. From the inside. All the divine universe needs is free will and allowance. So there's a beautiful sign in the sky, an example of old energies being closed out for new ones. But there's a not so obvious benefit to the energies of the Aries full moon. In this energy cycle, Cronus, his energy is locked into self-healing and transforming society for the better. You know, when the Lord was down here, he was tempted by the devil, and he ended up not giving his power or energy over to the devil. And it's the same thing today. The devil is powerless without our energy. But as it turns out, Cronus's energy is given over to society to make it better. And that's a win for society. Really, it shows Cronus's true colors as a humanitarian. The North and South Node and Pluto has shown Cronus's true colors as a humanitarian. His number is a humanitarian number, a human number. That number has a few meanings. One meaning is completion. Another meaning is global consciousness. Once you think about it, Cronus's agenda of global consciousness in his own image is untenable. But untenable doesn't mean impossible. It just means nothing is guaranteed. I'm predicting that for two reasons. First, old energies are being aligned for new ones, and if we cross paths with energies, it just means that we have to double our effort. The second reason is I already mentioned, and that's by free will and self-expression. Just redirect the hand and the mind towards something else, because the devil is powerless without our energy. Let's go back to that. But first, to understand the 666, we need to use numerology. The 666 reduces to 18, and 18 reduces to 9. But really, the 18 is really 18 until it gets summed to 9. Satan, Cronus, that old devil, had a finite amount of time to achieve global consciousness. The 18 is two numbers, the 1 and 8. They have their different meanings. The 1 could be a new beginning or identity. The number 8 is balance or overall happiness of the inner and outer states of being. 18 is also 10 and 8. 10 gets reduced down to 1 or individuality. In order for Cronus to achieve global consciousness in his own image, he had two objectives. He had to destroy Earth's identity, the number 1, and define it in his own image. He had to destroy Earth's overall happiness, the number 8, and mold that into his own image. If that actualized, the lampstand and olive tree would have worn the black sackcloth of mourning. When you think about it, the 1 and 8 are separate. That's not a guarantee of anything at all. It's what I call the nearly there 9. The will can change the direction of that energy. The devil is powerless without our energy. If anyone defines their own identity or overall happiness, they reject devil energy, and they maintain their individuality or wholeness. There's 8+ countries that have embraced their individuality and upholded their overall happiness. Really, anyone who defines their identity or overall happiness contributes to healing the planet, contributes to raising the vibration of the planet. If Earth continues their momentum of embracing their own individuality, it's a great time for Earth to step up to the plate. In the Big Recipe book, it says that Cronus, or Satan, had a finite amount of time to achieve global consciousness. That time has run out. Cronus is symbolized in the harvest moon. He's the time master. There's a symbolic hourglass in the hunter's moon. The harvest and hunter's moon are working harmoniously together to help heal the planet. Cronus is symbolized in the harvest moon. There's a symbolic hourglass in the hunter's moon. That's his signature. I believe another sign in the sky that energies are being realigned with new ones. I don't mean to put anyone inside a box, because I believe everyone is on their own soul journey. I think there's something to say about having faith and trust and going with the flow of energies. But most importantly, our will plays a role in destiny. To conclude, the Lord is where he is now because he rejected devil energy. The devil is powerless without our energy. To achieve global consciousness, had to destroy Earth's identity and overall happiness and mold them in his own image. But as it turns out, there are countries, they rejected the devil energy. The devil is powerless without our energy. And that's one reason why reality has changed. But Earth has their own free will. Everyone has their own free will. And that's it. It's impossible for anyone to know everything.